Well, DPU coming through, guys. This is how we're starting today. Welcome to Marion, folks. Come up here today with 1960 Gambit and Jawtooth, but drove up here with Mrs. Boats. All right, just got here, just pulled in the parking lot, just saw that train. There's definitely gonna be more because this is Marion and we always get a ton of trains up here. All right, let's get this video started. Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Marion, Ohio. Hey, we got a little bit of a hazy, cloudy day out here, but you know what? No matter, it feels pretty good. And we're already getting some trains. We've already had 3, and as soon as I pulled in the parking lot, there was one going by. I was able to catch the middle of the train and the mid-train DPU on that one. So that was pretty cool catching that. You guys just saw that. And had the local with the caboose come by now, just to the right of the screen over here, which is it's just where it's sitting, probably waiting on a signal because I thought I heard another train horn, but we will see. It might have been that coal train that just went by that you guys are going to see. But once those trains get here, folks, I'm going to get the video rolling. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. Southbound Railroad East Norfolk Southern intermodal train. Gonna slam these diamonds right in front of us. Some Slamazon boxes. Intermodal, most likely headed for Norfolk, Virginia. And the NITs, Norfolk International Terminals, considering this is the Canova line, and that's where they will go through in a matter of hours. All right, folks, we're going to see if that local gets moving anytime soon. We're going to give them a signal here, or if not, that means we got more coming. Stick around. All right, we got the local with the caboose, and he's coming straight on through instead of turning over there. Coming through in a big 4. God, I love that. Love that caboose. All right, everybody, got an intermodal train on the way here. Coming, got some trailers on the front, it looks like. And hit the diamonds. Here we go. Intermodal train on the big 4 CSX, running from west to east. That guy was. All right, I'm not sure if that was IOO or not. I'll find out, but we got some rail fans up here today, both young and old, and in between. All right, folks, more trains coming. Stay tuned. All righty. They have the gates going down for Norfolk Southern. Everyone. like we got an empty coal train. Shaking this tower, I'll tell you that. Imagine what it'd feel like if it was loaded. Yeah, it looks like that caboose is starting to come back. He's waiting for the diamonds to clear. Looks like he's waiting on a signal here. But I see him to the right of the screen. Alright, folks. There they go. Look at that. Keep standing by. Alrighty, folks. We got a train coming eastbound on the Canova line. Looks like a mixed manifest. Here he comes. He's going to slam these diamonds right in front of us. Gonna get a little noisy. was a good one right there. Another long mix manifest. I'll take it for the first train of the day. One before many more here in Marion. All right.
158 cars on that.
Can you believe over here dropped some argon? I can't tell if that's part of it, but it fell off that tanker, that second tanker that had argon in it. I don't know if it picked on the camera, but I saw it. Anyways, keep waiting for more trains. Stick around, folks. All right, everybody, you got a signal. Here he comes. Caboose first. All right, everybody. Cool. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, got the gates going down here. I love that old mechanical bell. That's nice stuff. Even got a gate for the sidewalk. Why? Because we got a Norfolk Southern train coming. It's a mixed manifest. Man, those outer racks are quiet. Cool, man. Gate's about to go back up. Everybody's going to go about their business, and I'm going to take a walk over here and show you something that I think's quite comical. Downtown Marion is over that direction. All right, let's walk over here next to this hibachi grill, where I tell you what, I'm in here, walk past this over here, man, this food smells delicious. God, it smells so good. So, this sign, rough crossing, is for the old C&O line right there that I'll walk you over to. But you see it's rough crossing. Below it says, so freaking fix it. We are all tired of it. I don't think that's the way to tell the railroad that you're tired of a crossing, but hey, who am I? Now, over at the Marion Union Station, which is right here. I'm going to go in there in a minute. And this is the old C&O line. Looks like they got a ton of rain up here yesterday or last night. But as you can see, red signals all around. This is a pretty rough crossing. Look at that. Just semi go over it. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough and they definitely need to fix it, but hey, who am I? So, 25 mile an hour through here for the trains. Signals are all red, so there's the big steam shovel. We'll keep standing by for more. Stay tuned.
Like random small.
All right, everybody. I think we got the local rundown.
One of the little Jeep 60 cabless things on there, and that was the first time I'd ever seen one of those in person.
That. That's awesome. Cool. Keep it right here for me. All right, everybody. Gate's going down over there. He just called out the signal for Marion, so he is on his way. Whether it's a local or not, we're gonna have ourselves a train. And I think there was one that we had that was coming eastbound, but quite a ways away, probably. It could have been this guy making an echo too, I don't know. It's like a grain train. All right. Old empty grain train slamming the diamonds. Way to end this one right here. Like I said, I thought I heard a horn for an eastbound train, but if I didn't. Not to worry. All right, everybody, there goes that empty grain train slamming the diamonds. This is going to do it for me on this video. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and continue it up here in Marion with another episode. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. We'll see you in a bit. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me on this one. Thanks for joining me today. But I'm going to continue the episodes up here in Marion. I'm going to be here for most of the day. So we are going to keep getting trains. But what a way to start it off with that halfway through the train, right? Like, that was just weird timing, but hey, don't matter. A train's a train is a train, and I'm having a great time up here. So we're just gonna keep filming, but we're gonna do multiple episodes in this one. So look out for those multiples. This is part one. And if anybody thinks why my voice is sounding weird, I was yelling my head off at the kids' baseball game the other night, so that's why it's weird. That's why it sounds like I'm hoarse or losing my voice or whatever, because I was yelling my head off, having a good time. And I don't normally do that, but to do it, that was fun. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, my friends. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps the channel. And anything you could do, watching a couple ads to watching the whole video through its entirety, helps me with that daily battle with the YouTube algorithm that us small channels face every day. All right, folks, until we meet again out on the rails, have a great day.